Blair Socci back on the pod. Hello.
Girls, it is so good to be back. I think the last time I was on was maybe 10 years ago.
It was so long ago.
Like
God,
it was,
is it really
or maybe 8, like right when I moved to LA.
I think
Wow.
so.
That's crazy.
I think that was the first time I ever met you. Was the first time you did the show, and I was like, I like this girl.
Oh, that's so nice. What
Yeah.
an honor. I do vaguely remember like talking about eating ass on Patreon.
That sounds like
I
something we
still
would
haven't,
do.
just for the listeners, I haven't.
Yeah.
Is that what we asked you about? If you had,
I
think it's what Patreon level are you at?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Blair will eat.
Yes.
I still haven't because unfortunately I date straight men. So
Yeah, you don't want to be up in there. Who knows
Yeah.
what the fuck's
No.
happening in that
Yeah,
space.
for now.
Yeah.
A lot has changed though, and is changing rapidly.
I was going to say, how's your decade been since you were last in the pod?
Yes.
It's been great for everybody. So
Yeah, it's been a time.
Yeah, everyone's
I'm
thriving.
exhausted, to be honest. How about you?
yeah, who's not exhausted?
Yeah, I recently admitted that I was trying to cut back on caffeine, and I admitted that I've fallen off the wagon. I'm all the way back in.
Well, how do you stay awake? Like, it's
Exactly.
just too much.
It's too much. Like, you can't, like, you can get through maybe the morning.
yeah.
Maybe. But then 1 p.m. without caffeine is just, why would you do that to yourself?
I know, and they're always like on you about women's hormones and your sleep and your sleep pattern and your skin and caffeine is so bad for you.
If I'm ever like interacting with someone at 3 p.m., we can both tell that that's wrong. We
Yeah.
should
Right.
not, like,
Yeah.
we should not be, no one should be talking to each other. We should all be in a cocoon
Yes.
at this moment.
Yes.
Like,
I hate 3 p.m.
I hate 3
it's a
p.m.
full
too.
nightmare.
I
time.
hate 3 p.m. And then doctors are like, if you have a crash at 3 p.m., something's not right. I said, well, then something's never been right, bitch. Because I'm ready. My brain shuts off 3 p.m.
Same here. My whole life it's been like that. I
Same.
remember coming home from like elementary school and passing out.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I can't take it.
Right.
Yeah, it's nap time.
I was just thinking about how in high school, like, God knows what, elementary and middle school times you had to be there. But in high school, I went to school like 30 minutes away, and we had to class started at 7:21 a.m.
yeah.
So and it ended at 2:27 p.m.
but I mean, because they knew no one should be in school at 3 p.m.
all right, fine,
yeah.
but
That's
like
the reason.
that is like those are coal miners' hours.
That's child
that's
abuse.
insane.
That's
Yeah.
child abuse.
But
God
like you
help you if
should,
you have
I
after
kind of
school
agree
stuff,
with it
too.
only in that, like, yeah, I shouldn't be awake for the first 5 hours of school, and then
Okay,
kinda
that's
not,
true.
You know,
And you're not.
Yeah.
No, it's
No.
true. Like, you forget. Somebody had like a funny thread or a tweet the other day of like how unhinged high school was, because it was like you would at 7:00 a.m. you would eat a chocolate chip cookie with some Cheetos, then you would learn about Aristotle, then
Right.
geometry, then run a mile.
Right.
Like, what?
Yeah, no, it was insane. It was
really crazy.
very unhinged time.
Oh, and it's like I guess because the parents have to go to work. Is that why school is so early?
I guess
It's definitely
That
built
has to
around the
be it.
workday, for sure.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. Well, and it's like, I used to, it would be easier for me to pull an all-nighter, go to school, and then crash after school
Yeah.
than to wake up at 6 a.m.
Oh,
like,
Not me,
straight
no
up.
chance.
Yeah.
I thought those people in college were so incredible. The all-nighter people.
Love an
I was like, no
all-nighter.
fucking way. I have to. I'll go to bed at 11 and wake up at 5 and write a paper in 3 hours.
same. That was me for
You've
sure.
got to pick your poison.
Yeah.
And listen, us all-nighter people, we respected what you guys were doing.
I'm not a night person. Like, I don't even know how. I am not a night gal. Like, and I don't know how my job is at night. Like, I can't think.
Yeah.
I know, same. Yeah, if there's like if there's a show that starts like after 9 p.m., I'm like, oh,
No, it's crazy.
painful.
Devastating.
it's so unkind.
I know. Blair, you're talking about being a TikTok influencer with skincare. The first thing I really want to ask you about, I have a pressing question to ask you about.
I love a pressing question. I have many all the time.
LED mask, yes, no, do it.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm on yes. I've only probably been using it consistently, like, and I live alone, and I'm always in my cave, like in my little lair, and so it's real easy just to have it on my couch, and I do use it every day. I don't know, because I'm also doing so many other things
Right.
at one time to be able to give you a control answer from when I started. But the scientists seem to say it's there, and it does like make sense. I bought my mom the Dr. Dennis Gross one, and turned out she never took it out of the package. So then I just silently stole it from her.
Good.
What about you? Are you using one?
I'm like wanting to pull the trigger, but they're kind of an investment. I'm like,
Yeah.
is that budget better spent on like, a dermatologist visit? Or
I think so.
I've
Of
kind
my
of
personal
heard that they're.
appearance.
I've
Okay.
heard that they're bullshit. So I don't know.
Well,
They're not all created equal, too.
yeah, they are. Like,
yeah, there's so many knockoffs that like probably don't do shit.
right.
Yeah.
And I don't know about that. Like, I've heard the same thing. I've seen those TikToks. Dermatologists do say yes.
Okay.
But I'm on it, but if you had to choose between allocating that money, I would say, a laser micro needle or something.
Okay.
I've never done a laser, but I feel I'm gonna get into that soon.
The laser girlies I know are looking great.
They are.
There's another thing that a bunch of my friends are doing recently that's really expensive, but they all look hot. It starts with a P. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff.
Pico laser?
I think so.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never done that. I don't have, even if I had the money and I don't have the downtime.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
those real lasers, you need a week or two
Right.
to
Right,
do
yeah,
it.
to not see the sun.
But we are
Yeah.
moving away from like the filler and
Yes.
like
Yeah, I
hard
like that.
Botox into
like that.
like laser to like skin resurfacing, and I think it's looking better.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah, I've insanely sensitive skin. I can't do shit.
I have really
I
sensitive
recently
skin,
got
too.
rid of like basically all of my products because I was like, I can handle 2 things on my face.
Yeah.
Because my makeup was looking awful because I was dry and like I was
Right.
like, I can't
Yeah.
even get. So I'm just like at the basics now and working up. you know?
This is like my last skincare step, and I always have it on my person, is Aquaphor. Like I put
yes,
Aquaphor
that's a good idea.
underneath my makeup,
You do?
which every
That's unhinged.
It's kind
I
of
know.
a primer though, right?
no, it's just like I like my skin to feel wet.
Okay.
And it's like it's like a sensory thing for me. I don't even know if like I like how it looks or something. It's just like I need it.
Not even dewy, wet. Dripping.
I guess.
Wait,
yeah.
this is going back to the mask thing where you said you gave it to your mom and she didn't use it, so you took it. I have a morality
doesn't hear
question
this.
here.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I hope she does hear this. Hi.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for
You're a great mom, and I love you, but you don't use a lot of my gifts, so this time I helped myself after
Fair.
years.
I gave my dad a bidet for Christmas 4 years ago. He literally has not even unwrapped it. So,
Are you going to take it back?
Take it back.
oh, it's
Take back your power.
I'll
Yeah,
get
exactly.
I'll get it back eventually.
4 years is statute of limitations.
No, I
That's
think
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every
So,
time
okay,
I go home, I go to his bedroom and I'm just like, there's still a Christmas present in
Right,
the corner that's
right.
bidet
So
shaped.
insulting.
This is my question is I think I want to say it's probably 4 or 5 years ago. I might be wrong on that, but at least a few years ago.
Yeah.
Not Christmas gift, wedding gift. Me and Adam got for some friends who got married.
Uh-huh.
It was a $100 gift card to Dave and Buster's because we were like, this is a fun wedding gift.
Yeah.
We gave it in a card, obviously, and
is
then
fun.
Yeah.
also sent it digitally.
So you have the code.
Never got a thank you for it. So I was like, did they never get this? And like maybe I should have asked them, but I just never thought about it.
Yeah.
It was Steve and Julia, by the way, if you're listening.
Love you, Steve and Julia.
Yeah, I think I was at your table at that wedding, Blair.
That was like I had such a great time, and it was so full hearted, and
was
I've
very
never been
sweet.
colder. And I
very
also I brought a whole suitcase full of clothes to put on as soon as it was over, like to prep, and I was still freezing.
Well, and so I sent it to them and they never used it. And then I was like, did they ever use this? And I looked recently and it's still there. So should I use it or should I be like, guys, are you ever going to use this?
I would say I would text since it's been many years,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, hey, I got you this really huge wedding gift. You haven't used it. Do you want it, or should I use it? I would genuinely. You're
Steve and
close
Julia,
enough.
You should just text.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I think they'll think it's
Yeah, they're not going to be like offended or
No.
something.
No, they would
no.
never be offended by
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But also, like, I've learned, it's so interesting how you're raised, because I've learned from giving gifts, and I'm always worried that, like, my ADD ass fucked something up, like, sent it one digit wrong because
Right.
I was going too fast or whatever. Some people don't send thank yous.
Yeah.
And this is no knock on you and Julia, Steve, okay? Because you're the most perfect people.
Yeah.
And maybe
Besides
they
you
did.
being
Maybe they saw it and I
Polly.
Wait a
forgot.
minute. I definitely got a thank you from Steve and Julia, so I think they
I
might
think
not
it got
have
lost.
gotten it.
I think it like got lost or something because it was only an envelope. So
You know what?
yeah.
You may have a really fun. You're either gonna have a fun surprise in for them or you.
Yeah,
it'd be a win-win.
No,
It's a
that
fun
is
text to
there-
get.
There's
Yeah.
rare win-win scenarios in life, and this is one of them.
Yes.
But now I feel bad
And
because
love
they
that
think
it's
I never
Dave and
got them
Buster's.
something.
No,
too.
no.
This would be a really funny, like, I've been guilty for
I can't
4
wait
years,
for
so I just
this.
made up that I...
Yes, I know. You have to keep us posted.
Okay,
on
I'll let
this.
you guys know. I'll text them.
No, I'm very invested.
Wait, I'm
now.
going to text him right now,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
let's get
see if
you
he
an answer
live.
on the verdict.
On the pod.
No, I
yeah.
have that fear too, especially at weddings, because do you guys ever put cash in a card?
Yes.
Yes,
So nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Because there's no paper trail.
Yeah.
It makes me so nervous.
Right.
I've just clicked some stuff on the registry and then I never see it. I never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I.
yeah.
That's usually what I do,
my
but I think we were
move.
like, let's be quirky.
Yeah.
Okay, hey guys, random question.
Is this going to both Steve and
Yeah, I'm
Julia?
sending it to both.
That's a
Wait, you
chat.
guys are all still in relationships, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's incredible. You don't come upon that too often.
If we did the show 10 years ago, I'm not in the same one I was
No,
in.
no, different
No,
ones.
you are, but you're still with the most recent one for pretty long time.
Yeah, for like 7 years.
Yeah, that's
7
long
years?
as
You
fuck.
guys have been together for 7 years?
I've never been with anyone that long.
What's the
yeah,
longest?
it's the longest for sure.
Well, I've been on and off like in my younger days for like I had an on and off boyfriend for like 7-8 years, but in my 30s, like I don't know, 3 years. But like I'm to the point recently where I'm like I don't know if I always wanted to be a mom, but now I'm like I don't know if I want to get married or have kids, and it's very odd.
Yeah.
That's a real recent shift?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been kind of confused and like afraid of marriage. Like to me, it just like doesn't look beneficial to women unless you get some sort of outlier.
Right.
That like I feel
It's
like
been proven not to be.
it's
like
not
by
yeah.
scientists.
By
Yeah.
scientifically, yes. Yes.
Wait, sorry, I'm making this text. What isn't?
Marriage is not
Marriage-
beneficial to women.
Some scientists figured out that straight marriage is extremely beneficial for men and extremely not beneficial
Oh, yes,
for women.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a natural resistance to it. Like
Yeah.
I am resistant
To marriage or to that
to
fact?
marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same.
I can find myself just being like just something I don't know. I'm not all in.
I think that like I love my family and I'm like very very family oriented. But I've lived like 100 lives in my short life already. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I really value my freedom.
Yeah.
I also am like, have chronic fatigue. And I already have trouble keeping up with my insane schedule. So I'm like, I don't know how I'd add all these people in.
Yeah.
It's a valid point. Yeah, I feel like I'm constantly in awe of parents. Like I feel like every day I'm eating a sandwich while I'm typing, while I'm making an appointment. Like I don't understand people who are doing this and also keeping a human being alive.
It's crazy because you're like, I'm neglecting myself.
Right.
But if I had a child, I can't neglect the child. I
Right.
can't
Yes.
treat a child the way I treat myself at all.
Right.
That's abuse.
Well, it's just different now, like especially in the arts, like, and you know, women mostly, unless you're like in suburbs or like a high income area, it's like equal income, share dual income.
Yeah.
So it's like, do I want to take on 100% of emotional and domestic labor on top of already working full time? You know.
And like literally what hours would those go into? Something's
Yeah.
gotta go, right?
Yeah.
So then it becomes an issue of what goes.
Well, also like our parents'
Yeah.
generation, they could get an affordable
A house.
Yes.
a mortgage.
Yeah.
They could go on vacations. They could afford everything. Like they could put their kids in school vacations. You know.
Yeah, I work at a place that is attached to preschool, and so some of the people I work with their parents there, and lately they've just been like, if you're not sure, do not.
I know.
Everyone will tell you that.
their eyes widen, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Are you? None of you want kids?
no.
I sort of do. I think if I was in like more of a steady place, I would probably say yes. But I'm just like, there's too many factors I'm not sure of.
Yeah, I froze my eggs when I was young, and I was thinking like, oh, if I was really rich right now, maybe I would do it because that's the only way you could do it, like with a sperm donor. And then I could just date and I wouldn't have to, worry about like them having, being an equal father or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah. No, I thought about that.
Or like
option, too,
having
when I
to
was single.
share
Yeah.
decisions. But I'm just like, I'm not in that place right now.
That's the thing. I think our generation got so fucked financially. I was actually thinking about this on my drive to work this morning of like the difference between our parents' generation and us. Like all of the things you would need to raise a family have become really out of reach for us.
Yeah.
Whether it is healthcare, childcare for them, buying a house in which that's big enough for them to live in, eventually paying for their college.
Yeah.
Every single one of those metrics has ballooned to this ridiculous level, but we were all raised by people who weren't dealing with that.
Yeah.
So like we were raised with this expectation that is truly financially out of reach for a lot of people.
Well, especially in the artistic sphere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know there's people with like corporate jobs and stuff and their lives look different or whatever, but I mean, to do what we do, it's just a different track.
So uncertain.
Well,
I mean,
the money
everything's
hasn't
uncertain
changed
now.
in decades either.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
it's crazy.
I saw
Yeah.
a clip, and this was, whatever. I don't. Something I saw a clip of, very quickly. But this guy was saying, he was like, "Do you know how crazy it is for mammals to want to?"
Yeah, I saw
have
that.
kids?
Yeah.
I saw that clip
Yeah, like, and it like
Yeah.
really. I was like, "Oh fuck!" It was like, "Do you
Yeah.
know how fucked
No,
up we
yeah,
are
it
that we
says-
don't want to have kids? Like, it's
Yeah.
not a good sign."
I saw that.
Yeah.
They were
saw
like,
that
it's
too?
a. I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
that. It was
That
like
really
it's
made
a
me
sign
think.
of like a failed like
Society.
desiccated
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
society. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a good sign.
That's what it does feel like. It just feels like the world is not built in a way that makes it amenable to having children. I mean,
Well,
No.
we're having our brains like currently in real time be broken because like
Yes.
when we were growing up, and I'm assuming we're all like around the same age, like we were sold coming out of like 80s and 90s like this very patriotic view of like our free country and like the Clinton era and all that. Yeah, Bill Clinton era and George W. Bush, like so much like innate nationalism and
Yeah.
patriotism like socialized into us as kids.
Yeah.
I remember like 4th of July used to be like huge, like it
Yes,
was like a
yeah.
really big deal and everyone was like, thank God for our country and all this stuff. And there's still good things about our country, but like I don't know, it's not we're being like, oh, a lot of that shit wasn't
we
real.
were sold a bill of goods. Is that the phrase?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of
Yes.
people are waking up.
And so much change.
We've been
also, like
propagandized, too.
rapidly
Yeah.
change with like digitization of
Yes.
society and
The masks can't stay on the way that they used to
Right.
at all.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody was saying, James Vanderbeek just passed away, and
So sad.
And
So
like
sad.
everyone's talking about how they're doing a GoFundMe because all of his money like went to cancer, and it's
Yeah.
just the mask falling of like not having health care and
Well,
just
and
all
it's
this
like
shit.
that genuinely makes me think about just like our generation is fucked when we get older with healthcare and shit. I was just
100%.
like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, cool.
Unless
awesome.
they do something, which who knows. I am hopeful and predict like that there will be a massive swing back the other way after this if we survive this
There
fucking
has to be, yeah.
shit show.
Has to be.
Because there's stuff that just needs reform. Like I had a tumor taken out of my head a year ago.
Oh my God, Blair.
Yeah, but it wasn't on my brain or something, so I don't want to like make it seem more gnarly than it wasn't like inside of my skull.
Okay.
It's still gnarly.
Still-
though.
It was.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was. It was
yeah.
on the outside of my skull, and it was like the size of a golf ball, and it was like right here.
Damn.
And what I had to go through to get this thing, like the entire time I kept thinking was like, people with real cancer and real like major and what it does to a family and how difficult it is to
Oh.
receive care and to deal with these people and appointments and
No, it's like you need a somebody working full time just to get you the care.
yeah, and to
just
pay for it, like
apply for it.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was just so I could not believe it, and I pay privately for my healthcare. It's so fucking expensive, but I was like, why am I paying private, super expensive
Like, what's the point?
healthcare for like literally the worst treatment? And I just felt like devastation for all the people like in
And
our
everyone
country
just, like,
with like
we're just
real
told it's
shit,
normal. Yeah.
cancer, like disorders, like
Yeah.
just real. Oh, it's
Well,
sad.
and
Country
it's
does
so
not care if you
fucked
live or
up.
die.
Well, no, and if you've ever been in that situation where you have a loved one who has a really serious illness, of course the emotional experience of even like there's so much about a health scare or a health issue that you aren't in control of, so you're dealing
Right.
with that emotionally, and then having to put on this like admin hat when you're like sleep deprived and like crying all the time and dealing with that kind of shit. It's so taxing. And yeah, I think about older people where like their primary care person
Yes.
is their spouse who's also old as fuck,
Right.
and what they're gonna go on like healthcare.gov and fill out form 1097 or whatever the fuck they're supposed
No.
to do.
Yeah.
It's and another thing is like my grandfather was in and out of like rehabs and hospitals a lot before he died. And like, we have a big family. My aunt is an occupational therapist. And like, it is only because we had family members constantly advocating for him.
Yeah.
Like, one of your family members, it has to be their full-time job
Yes.
to make sure that that person is getting the care that they need. And it's like, how many people are not in that position?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of doctors too, especially in like new breakthrough sciences and stuff, and new technologies are like not doing insurance at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like it doesn't benefit them. I mean, like we're in
the thing.
It's just
shit.
it's like crazy when you see when the cost of like a procedure or something is they say it's a certain amount, but then it's a different amount for someone else, and you're just like, oh, you're literally just making it up.
Yeah.
You're just making.
I have PPO, and I had to get, and I found this out from like someone online, like on Twitter. God, for when I was still on there, who said I work in health insurance billing because I got denied after I had a scan with a tumor. I got denied.
Oh my God.
An MRI or a scan like multiple times, and I was like, I don't fucking understand what I'm supposed to do. And it's before I knew it was like benign.
Right.
So it's still really scary, like having a tumor on your head that like you can feel. And someone wrote on Twitter like, I work in health insurance billing, and we're instructed to automatically deny multiple times, and so it's like they want you to give up.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
And I'm like, why am I paying for PPO insurance for them to automatically deny?
Yeah, and now it's not even people. Now they've incorporated AI into like this ecosystem that is the thing that is denying constantly.
Yes.
It's fucking crazy. Shout out to Luigi. You know, we're watching the court case, baby.
Luigi, can you get out so you can work on the Epstein?
Yeah,
Thank you.
exactly.
That's the other thing. I mean,
Yeah.
already like young people, like the Epstein shit. Like I was telling Babs earlier, like my brain is broken from it.
Oh,
like
same.
I'm devastated, heartbroken. Like it truly has been disillusioning and gut wrenching in just like this such a profound way. And I can't stop. The parents that I'm talking to right now, are just bereft because like I can't imagine this whole kind of like truth that we're all having to reckon with, which is that we do live in a world that is run by systemically run by pedophiles.
Yes.
That's real.
Yeah, that's real.
How do you raise a young person knowing that the world is run by pedophiles who don't face consequences?
And also thinking about like our childhoods and the fact that that was like at this particular cabal's level of power and the amount of cultural influence they had on our childhoods and the way that we were raised.
Oh my God.
You know, Les Wexner owns fucking Victoria's Secret.
Yes.
You know, all of this shit.
McGraw-Hill, like even the actual textbook. I mean, like, it's it's so crazy. Like, I've never been a conspiracy theorist at all. Like, I've been a pretty much like, I'm like, okay, yeah, I believe that. What they're telling me, okay, the journalism, news. I mean, like, now all of that is flipped on its head. What they have created a complete distrust in the government. And I know, like, people of color have existed with that a fundamental knowledge of that, like, for their entire lives, like, you know, and because their experience in this country is completely different than ours as like white women. But for now, this is like in totality of like, oh, every single thing that we're like, no, that's way too fucking insane to ever be true. These are quack jobs that say this shit. And now it's not only they're manipulating economies, they're like, they're setting up like education. They're setting up like family structure societally. They're setting, I mean, they're raping children and murdering them. The attorney general's just doing the same Trump Darvo thing, saying like this isn't happening, and it's like, okay, well, everyone's idea has been shattered, I think.
Right,
of, like,
it's the Darvo. Like, we're all being collectively Darvoed. I mean, it's a mind fuck because it's like there's no good guy coming. There's no. I think in the back of my mind, I knew that like bad guys got away with shit, but it's this like I think it's the fact that they're putting it out there. And they kind of know no one's going to do it.
No,
well, like how they're not in jail. How he hasn't been like people come up and arrest all Cash Patel. I mean, like, It's all proof. They've seen it all. They say there's video, and the survivors say they have video. Which I don't. I'm like, what's going on?
There's
Are they like
14 terabytes of video taken from Epstein's house when he was arrested?
So
14 terabytes. That is
gonna
video.
come out, and like it might. I don't know. Get what's taking so long, and this will be like the largest stain on our country's history in this cover up. But like Kash Patel and Pam Bondi and all this stuff, it's like you have no line. You have no line.
No, they drank
Caroline Levitt, pregnant Caroline Levitt,
Disgusting.
pregnant Caroline Levitt being like, no, that we're not discussing that anymore.
It's like wild. Like I'm writing a thread. I'm like, oh, like, you know, I'm trying to take into account that I don't hurt the specific person's feelings. And then these people are just
literally murdering and raping children.
You don't want to accidentally tweet someone. And then this woman has the survivors behind her being like, no, that didn't happen.
No, she just straight up wouldn't even look at them.
You're
she
stupid.
Just like,
it's when she it makes, honestly like it's making me heart rate go up right now.
I couldn't even watch the clip of her because I was like, you are Ghislaine. You're Ghislaine. You're the same shit.
Yes. There and there needs to be something said for the women that are complicit in this, that are also such a part of this fucking network.
Also, just so wild that the only person in jail is a woman.
Of course. Fucking course.
Yeah.
Of course.
She should be in jail, but
but
she shouldn't
with
be she didn't sex traffic to nobody.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
And they knew that during her fucking trial.
Yeah,
the way the scope of her trial, because I followed that fucking trial every goddamn day, is like they left so much stuff out. They redacted so much. They didn't say a single one of these people's names in that entire trial. And that was brought by fucking the DOJ.
How insane is that? Because it's not, they're not trying to find any justice.
No.
They're trying to cover everything.
Yes.
And they're not even, like,
they're barely trying to cover
but
it.
how do they not even have to give, like, legally say, a reason for why they're redacting?
Right.
Why is there even like room for them to even present that as like a real case?
Well, also I had Stacey Keenan, who's an actress she's now a DA in LA. I had her on my other show the other night, and she was like, "What really pissed me off as a DA is the number of victims' names who were not redacted."
Yes, exactly. There's so many victims exposed.
I have spent weekends. I have spent my Saturdays and Sundays making sure every single possible instance is redacted. She goes, I go back twice and make sure because that's how serious it is.
Yeah.
And the fact that they released these with the perpetrators' fucking names blacked out and left those victims' names unredacted is just beyond the pale.
Yeah, and like, you know, these women are adults now, but like the way how psychotic and everything has gone with the extremist like culture, especially like these radicalized psycho men online, like, you know, thankfully these women are adults and not children anymore, but they live through these horrors, like, and now they're being targeted
of course.
As a further like endangered. To further a cover up, which is there is nothing to cover up anymore. It's all out there. Yeah. But like I've been so triggered because I was I had a similar unfortunate experience like when I was young, and I think back and where I was questioned by the cops, and I lied to the cops because I was going to UCLA for volleyball, and I was like, I've worked my life since I was 10 for this. I am not like going through a trial my senior year of high school and like fucking up my entire dream and all this stuff and having like my be on everyone know and all this stuff. And sadly, I still think it was the right decision. Now I would like to think that I would be able to have the strength to do that and stuff, but like it was so stressful at the time, like even speaking with these detectives and, you know, like I don't know. It's just crazy.
That's the thing. I mean, like the numbers on false accusations of assault are so low, like for that reason, because it is such a difficult thing to report a crime like that or to be investigated for something like that. And it's like that's why we really need to default to just believing accusers until there's other reasons not to. And it's also like it's not just fucking Epstein. We look at Diddy. The fact that Diddy, a jury, for the most part, acquitted Sean Combs of the shit that he's done. By the way, that is also an individual who was very obviously not working alone. That was a
Yes.
network
Oh,
of people.
no, it was
only
like an
doing
open
that.
secret for
Yeah.
years and years and years
Yeah.
and years and
No,
years
yeah.
and years.
And Weinstein is his own version of this.
Yes.
Jean-Luc Brunel in fucking France is a version of this.
Yes.
There was also in the 80s, there's the Franklin Triangle, which happened in Omaha with financiers. And that was the original, not even the original. I'm sure there's something before that.
Yeah, of course.
These things have been happening, these networks of power for fucking ever all over the place.
Yeah, but it's the trickle down effect of like, then who's going to report a sexual assault? Seeing this shit in the news,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
it's
Well, no, that's what I keep thinking. I mean, there's just so many people seeing this who've gone through something similar, and they're like,
No, I haven't been able.
nothing's
Like, I couldn't
coming.
even watch. Like, I saw the memes and all the stuff
Yeah.
like on Threads and whatever. That's the cool platform I hang out on now.
It's so fun, right?
Yeah, but
It's wonderful.
But like, I couldn't even watch him. Like, I couldn't watch a clip of her. Like, and even just like excerpts of
Smith Rage.
excerpts of all these emails and stuff, and they make anyone sick. Like, who has a soul. But like for me, like having had like similar sort of experience, like I'm like, God, I feel fucking sick. Like I can't even read these emails. It's so disturbing to me like the government right now, and obviously half the country disagrees, but is like there are like bullies are threat.
yeah.
Last night, the mic, Pamela Wall had a really funny joke. She was like, I'm begging you, unrelease the files. Just because of all the trauma, it's
so
enacting
true.
on everyone.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my God, like, I can't.
If not to show that you're going to have some consequence, it just feels like more torture.
Okay, just traumatize everyone, but show us that no one gets, any consequences.
Well, this is something that is like so psychologically mind-bending of like child rape and murder and then by truly the most powerful famous people in the world. I mean, like, I don't think that's something that anyone can digest.
No, that's the thing. Yeah.
And it breaks all the justice. There is no ability to get. Also, I want to throw the Catholic Church into that list as well.
Sure.
Just
Sure.
FYI.
Yeah. Throw 'em in.
Yeah. Just
Long been talking about them.
yeah.
That's why. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I just think it is a tactic on their side to do that, to break the spirit of people.
Yes,
you
of
know,
course.
because they
That's
know
the
they're not
whole
going to
thing.
do anything.
But,
It's
like,
a tactic.
Where the fuck is everybody else? Like, I get that these like snake blood drinking, brain broken, lizard ass motherfuckers just want to do the most depraved fucking possible shit with all their money possible. But Joe, what's his fuck, working at like whatever insurance company, who's just like, who sees this shit happening and is not as angry as we are.
Yeah.
That's the fucking problem. That's how the Catholic Church thing happened.
Yes.
It's everybody it's regular
Turned
people
your eye. Yeah.
turning a blind eye because somebody in power that they think is going to benefit them or that they feel some kind of allegiance to, or maybe was nice to them once, they don't want to get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Well, also while simultaneously trying to reconstruct this country into like hardcore Christian nationalism.
Yeah.
Like at the same time, it's like, what the like we are in the biggest mind fuck.
I was saying I concentrated a lot on the Kid Rock situation this week because I was trying to avoid the Epstein thing. Just for my own personal.
You made the right choice.
It's an easier pill. It's an easier pill.
Ooh, I mean, because you can make fun of it, but the halftime, the alternate halftime show was fucking bananas,
Yeah.
It was just a literal, the guy, the fucking country singer up there just going like, I just want to catch my fish, drink my beer, praise my God. And I'm like, what the fuck? We're living
Empty propaganda.
We are living in an insane time.
Yeah.
Like,
By the way, I didn't know that was real until I was
The
on
fake
my
halftime
way
show? Or
to the party. Yeah, like I was like,
yeah.
I thought people were joking about
no,
that.
it's
they,
real.
oh my God, there's so much.
I was like, that's so fucking pathetic and embarrassing.
They paid extras $200 and a free Kid Rock T-shirt to be in the audience.
I would pay not to see that.
Yeah.
I would pay $200 to be spared from that.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. And then he Yeah, they fucked it up. He said he lip synced. He wasn't singing half, or whatever the fuck. His mic was away from his, and then he blamed it on the editing. And then he flew his DJ to his living room to do an a cappella performance of "Mouth the Bot" to prove everyone wrong.
What a true
It was
loser.
one
That came out when I was like
insane.
in 7th grade or something.
Right, like-
I mean,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Just
pathetic.
It's
Just
also the
Ball
irony.
with the ball is English, by the way, just so
Right.
everyone knows.
I know the irony of them all being so upset that there was some Spanish, and then they go watch Ba Diddy Ba.
Yeah.
It's too stupid. And yeah, like I take
Yeah.
a Spanish lesson with someone who lives in Mexico, and like talking to her about the halftime show, like, and I'm explaining it. She already knew, of course, you know. And then we had the other halftime show for the racist people, and she was just laughing. I mean, we are
Yeah.
the laughing stock
Yes.
of the world.
Yes.
No, 100% we
Yeah.
are.
No, it's pathetic. It's so pathetic.
Do you guys want to taste a pickle can?
Yeah, I do.
I have to say, pickle is one of my favorite flavors.
Oh, okay,
Good.
good.
Well, then we're
It's
gonna
a
pull
pickle
that
what?
out.
It's we're gonna do tasty taste test. I did a hard right.
I'm
turn.
excited. No, it was needed.
This is called Gupperz.
Okay. Where'd you find these?
Show to the.
I think I found them at World Market, which is like, you know.
Yeah, they have some eccentric choices.
Yes.
There.
Oh my God! Can I say I tried to get? I was at like Home Goods or something. I was whatever TJ Maxx or something, and I saw they had the heart. They had the big hearts for Valentine's, and I've never gotten Adam anything like that. And I was like,
cute.
all right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get them one of these.
Yeah.
And it's there, so you know there's something wrong with it. We opened it; it was all like melt. It was disgusting. It was all like melted onto the.
Oh.
Wait, I thought you were gonna say something was inside of it. Thank
Okay,
God.
these are weird. They're in like little plastic.
Individually wrapped pickle
We each
candies.
get one for each of us.
Okay,
Okay.
first of all,
So let's see. Let me give you the description here.
Yes.
If you're a diehard pickle head, get ready to have your taste buds be blown when this Gupperz Poppers pickles burst in your mouth. Okay. With the
Gupperz
deliciously puckerific
I have to
pickle
take a
juice.
picture of this.
So
Yeah.
close the jar and close the pickle jar and rip open this bag to say yuppers for these Gupperz.
right away, I really like how they look like. They look like little gherkin pickles.
I know.
Yes,
it
they
says
do.
it
Really-
says squeeze the edges to pop it.
The texture is a little difficult for me.
I gotta get
I
into
thought you
it.
liked wet, not
On our
wet
face.
skin.
Yeah,
but
Your
not-
face.
skin.
Wait, how do you pop it?
This is
I
a
can't even
wet
open the plastic.
little guy.
Pornographic.
Yeah, I can't get it.
I need
open.
someone to do
smells
the
weird.
first bite.
Okay, I'll do
It's
it. It
Wait,
smells
give us
sweeter.
the smell. Give us the
This
smell.
is unlike me. Usually I'll like eat anything.
I can't get it
It
open.
smells like lime, kind of. Like it smells kind of sweet.
I was getting a little bit of the plastic with
And
the
plasticky.
Yeah, it's very plasticky smelling.
All right, I'm going
I
in.
truly can't. Okay.
Oh man, it feels like it's gonna be like a loogie.
It's so gushy.
Oh, it's warning. Yeah,
Oh,
go.
there's a middle.
Yeah,
I don't think I can do it.
You can't do it.
Blair's out.
Blair's out. That's
Look,
fair.
this is rare for me, but this is
It's upsetting. It's like
I don't like a jelly middle.
Okay, then you
Okay,
won't like
I
this.
can't open this.
It's not
Have
pickly.
mine, Barbara.
Here, let me.
Perfectly open.
I'm getting no pickle. It's like lime.
no, it's lime.
Do you
I will
like
say
it?
the flavor, the taste, all of it is better than I thought it was going to be. I
It's
will
just
say
like a
that.
gummy. It just tastes like a gummy.
It
Yeah.
just tastes like a gummy. It like the presentation is so upsetting.
Yeah.
That anything was going to be better than it. And
Right.
it is better than I thought it was going to be.
I guess
I'll
I
say
just
that.
wish it tasted like a pickle.
I wonder if that's how people feel when they like that don't eat sushi and they try sushi for the first time and they're like, that texture is brutal, but
Yeah.
it tastes better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't it taste like pickle at all? What is the point
Not
of
a
this?
hint. I don't need to keep doing this.
No. No, I made it 2/3 through. That's you can't
It's
you
not
can't
good.
you
And it's
can't,
not a good gummy either. Like it doesn't make.
you can't
me-
eat a whole one of those at all.
Wait, Blair,
Gupperz.
you're from Orange County, right?
Yes.
Did you eat sushi as a teen?
I did my whole life. Like, my family's really into, like, fishing and diving and all that.
sick.
So, like,
I
I
was
grew
gonna
up.
catch mafia.
Yeah.
I mean, they would, like, mostly ocean, but, like, my brothers and dad would catch a fish and then we'd go back and then fillet it on the boat. Like, we
that's
like
fun.
eat it.
right away.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Really
That's cool.
fresh.
That's
good.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean like didn't try sushi until college.
Yeah.
He's from the East Coast, and I was
Right.
like, oh, in Southern California, that was a very popular teen activity.
Did you grow up in Orange County?
Ventura County, so
Oh,
the sister city.
Ventura's
sister county.
so cool.
I mean, I feel like Ventura
love
and
it.
Orange County, it is great. But I think they're like bookend cities. Like I think they're very similar.
Parts are.
Parts of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But parts of Ventura County are just as gnarly as
Really?
parts of
Yeah, I believe that.
Listen, don't get me started on Simi Valley.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oof.
Slimy Valley.
Excuse me. Sleemy. Probably some pedos over there, huh?
Yeah, literally.
You heard it here first, Simi Valley.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do
That's
one.
for
Of,
sure
we'll do
true.
one of these guys. Too.
Okay.
I remember the first time I had sushi. It was like senior year. Yeah,
Okay.
it was a big deal.
This is
Yeah.
great to follow after the gummy. But
Anything is better. I need to get
are
that
you
taste
sure
out of my
a
mouth.
pickled onion?
I think a lot of
Well, we'll
people
try-
first do it for love. Like my mom grew up only eating like meat and potatoes, and then my dad was like this full Italian seafood man, and
yeah.
so like she started eating that stuff because she was like madly in love.
Aww.
But like I don't know how else you would have enough motivation to like eat shit that you're fundamentally disgusted by.
Especially like fish is so controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my brother's wives before they were married. They would go diving with them, like full wetsuit, like to go get the down under the surface to get lobsters.
Yeah.
And then I'd always be like, these bitches are crazy. And then as soon as they got married, neither of them ever went
Never
again.
again.
They did that.
I said I knew it. I said I'd be reading. I was
You're
like,
baiting them.
I knew it.
Yeah.
So you never got into diving?
No. I more like to just chill.
Sure.
I did it when I was young and like didn't know I had a choice, and I just wanted to be like liked by my brothers.
Diving is very
Yeah.
unchill. It's a very claustrophobic.
Yeah, I'm looking to get into it.
You should. I don't think I
Really?
could do it because of
Like
claustrophobia.
genuinely.
Genuinely, I have like a few good friends who are really into scuba diving, so they've been peer pressuring me, and I respond really well to peer pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
God,
extreme
I
sports.
I don't respond to. I think it was because like my first half of my life was all peer pressure. Like I just don't. Nobody can peer pressure me into like anything.
That's
No,
good.
good.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll do the opposite. You cannot fucking tell me what to do.
Yeah, no one can.
I'm like a straw in the wind. If people are like, do a shot, I'm like,
I love that. You're fun. You're a
But
yes
I mean, that's
girl.
like something, but in those cases, it's like something you already wanted to do, kind of.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not like,
Yeah.
okay, we're going to try one of these Scottish things that, sorry, we're doing this after the pickle. No one has to do this.
No, anything
Pickled
is,
onion.
Anything is better than the flavor in my
It's
mouth.
another-
Wait, that's
currently.
crazy because again, I love pickled onion.
Yeah.
Is
So
this a chip?
Called Monster
Yeah.
Munch.
Oh, this could translate well, I think.
Miniature
yeah.
monsters with big crispy heads. Our crunchy claws plucked straight from pickled onion beasts bite off each crispy toe, or is it an arm?
Are you guys gonna love to hear me chew a crispy
I hope
purple
so.
onion
Crunch it.
toe?
It
Right
does.
into
It
the
does look like a
microphone.
little foot.
I love this shit.
Yeah.
okay.
I love it before I even put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, they're good.
both onions.
Those are incredible.
Scotland.
I love pickled onions.
Oh, very vinegary.
Walker's.
This is really good.
Walker's Monster Munch. That is-
Wow. Incredible buy. Highly
Yeah.
recommend. Full Socci approval.
Absolutely.
You know what this is?
One
It's
of
an
our listeners in Scotland.
They improved upon the Funyun.
They did.
Yes.
This is better than a Funyun.
It's
Yeah.
definitely better than Funyun.
The
Yeah.
vinegariness.
The texture is kind of like, I guess I was expecting like more of a potato chip, but this is lovely. It's kind of like fluffy corn, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like if a Cheeto, like a fluffy
It's like-
Cheeto,
it's-
didn't have plastic. in it.
It's like
Yeah.
Kicks. It's Kicks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love
Onion
Cheetos.
Yeah.
Flavor.
Yeah. Delicious.
Love Cheetos.
Classic, or
great.
do you do flamin'?
Any of them.
Uh-huh.
I did
Love 'em
garlic
all.
ones garlic
Whoa.
jalapeno
Best.
recently.
Whoa.
They ruled. Those were awesome.
I bet that was good.
Yeah, I love
Wow.
it. Big fan. That was great. That really got the gupper out of my mouth.
Yeah, thank you. That was lovely.
Yeah, because I like washed the gupper down with. I have a Bloom energy drink, and like this did not help the flavor.
Yeah.
I love this on its own, but it like accentuated the gupper. And then,
Yeah. Energy drinks are gonna taste like gummies.
yeah. So I'd already had enough gummy. on
Right.
the
Oh
gupper.
my god, I had a couple of years there where I was like drinking a Celsius every morning because you know I'm a chronic fatigue gal.
Yeah,
And I stopped, but one day that I feel precluded started the journey to stopping was I poured it. It was warm, so I needed to cool it down, so I poured it on ice. Seeing it outside of the can
Oh yeah.
was
you
one of the
can't.
most
That's hard.
disturbing
No.
things I'd ever saw. I had
No.
like. I had like guava flavor and it was like electric piss color. And I was like, why is this like a disturbing, like, mutant yellow?
Yeah.
No,
Anything
no,
you're
no.
gonna drink should be at least of this planet colored.
No, definitely. I like
Shook
the
me to
mystery.
my core.
There's a mystery in the can. Yeah.
Speaking of of pouring one out and getting disappointed, actually, I remember Babs talking a while ago about the pricing of the Diet Cokes at her mic. I ran up against this full throttle last night. I ordered a DC.
Where was this?
I don't want to say.
Oh, you don't want to say.
It's at an expensive place.
They're wonderful. They're wonderful. The Diet Cokes are very expensive.
But I ordered a DC. And they didn't have ice, so I was like, just give it to me in the can because it's the mini. And I guess she didn't hear me, and she poured me.
A mini?
It's a mini.
It's a mini for
here
like
we
$5.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, but like, what's the price margin from a mini to a regular can?
Pissing me off is the margin.
Barely anything. Barely
Pissing me off is the margin, even when it's free. Even when it's free, I'm fucking pissed. That's what I tell my mom. I go, what is this? Why would I want one sip? Truly. I need a full size,
the mini cans, but like
I have to put 3 in my pocket.
Not good for it.
Yeah.
And because there was no ice, you guys, my Diet Coke it was half of a
size.
rocks glass. It was a shot of Diet Coke.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
Embarrassing. Yeah.
And what are we talking? Like $5?
They're $5.
Pissed at those minis when I don't even have to pay for them.
Yeah.
I'm so angry.
All right, should we do a lady problem?
Yes.
Let's go.
If you have one, you can send it to us, ladytoladycomedy@gmail.com, or you can give us a phone call at 323-6-BUT-30.
Whoa, you guys have
Yes.
a line. That's
Oh, yeah.
incredible.
That's
It's
right.
fun.
This one was written in, so I'm gonna read. It's a little bit long. Just heads up. All right. I know you've covered similar problems of this over the years, but I'm having trouble with my group of girlfriends. All of us are 32 years old. There are four girls with whom I've been friends with for over 10 years. 2 of them I went to high school with, and 1 of them I lived with for 3 years. Over the last year, there have been several instances where I found out that I am the only one in this group not invited or included in things. In my rational mind, I know that we are all adults and they can do whatever they want with whoever they want. However, this does not take away the hurt I feel when these things continue to happen over and over again. I've said something to 2 of the girls in this group about how I'm feeling, and they insisted it wasn't intentional and it wasn't because of anything I did. I've also gone above and beyond to overly include everyone in this group anytime I'm hosting something or find an event that would be fun for us all to go to. It hurts because the effort I'm putting in is clearly not being reciprocated. For example, last weekend I invited everyone to my apartment to watch a Super Bowl. All except one of them had said they were a maybe, but would try to come and would let me know. I had been hoping that they would come and was also thinking that my brother, his fiance, and a few of my boyfriend's friends would join. I prepped a lot of food the day before and spent a lot of time cleaning. That night, I babysat close to my house. I'm a full-time nanny, and I babysit a lot on evenings and weekends. As I was walking home, I saw a post that this entire group was together at a restaurant right up the street.
Whoa.
This really hurt my feelings, but I tried to brush it off since I had been babysitting, and maybe they just didn't think I could make it. However, the next morning, the entire group bailed on the Super Bowl plans. I also found out that this dinner was in celebration of one of the girls accomplishing a career achievement, and it had been planned for a while. This sent me into a spiral, and I was crying all day. I also fully snapped and yelled at one of the friends who I found out about the hangout from when she came over the next morning. This is really out of character for me, and I immediately reached out and apologized, and we are okay. I could not snap myself out of feeling extremely lonely. I felt very stupid and left out. Although this is a problem specifically within this friend group, the hurt feeling of being left out in general is something I've been experiencing more intensely in the last year. I always try to be very inclusive and generally have a more the merrier attitude. I know I can't control what other people do or make people include me, but every time this happens, I convince myself it won't happen again, and then when it does, I am even more hurt and find myself spiraling. I've already removed those friends from Find My Friends and hidden their Instagram stories from my feed, so I don't have to find out they're all hanging out without me on my phone. And I've expressed this feeling to the group, but it doesn't seem like they take it seriously. The one friend who I've talked to the most says she feels like she's walking on eggshells with our friends and doesn't feel comfortable inviting someone when someone else is organizing it. However, I'm the only one who's repeatedly not being included. I also feel that she could just say, okay, can we just include her?
Yeah.
But she does not, and that makes me feel also like I'm not wanted. Another part of this is that I significantly make less money than most of my other friends. Basically, everyone is tech, can work remotely, and has flexible job schedules with expendable income. This specific group all come from family money, have no student loans, etc. I am a nanny. I work 50 hours a week, 50 plus hours a week, and my boyfriend's a carpenter. We both have a hard time relating to our friends who are in these tech, normal 9-to-5 jobs, and neither of us comes from family money. Since I seemingly end up having less free time than my other friends, it hurts even more, and that my limited time off, I'm still not being included. I know your advice may be just to cut this group out entirely, but I don't want to do that. I've been in 2 of their weddings, and when I'm with them one-on-one, it feels totally normal. My basic question is, how do I stop myself from spiraling out of control when this happens? This last Sunday, I was really inconsolable, could not stop crying all day. My boyfriend was really worried about me. He was trying to be supportive, but didn't know what to do. I went to get my nails done to get my mind off things, ended up crying throughout the entire appointment. The nail tech was very sweet. I've recently gotten back into therapy and I'm going weekly and plan to talk about this with my therapist this week. I know this is long. I'm sorry if it's all over the place.
It is long, bitch. But we're going to help you out.
We are going to help you.
Yeah.
I would love to hear your advice and get some comfort that I'm not totally losing my mind. Thank you all. You're all the best and have impacted me more than you know. Oh.
Yeah, sorry, honey. Those are not your friends.
Yeah.
They're not your friends at all, and I know you don't want to cut them out, but it's like the same thing with a dude. You can't work harder to try and get to someone to love you more when they're already not loving you correctly. Like, my female friendships, all my girlfriends, even the ones that are married, it's like my girlfriends are my husband. Those are my safe place. Like, those are the people that watch my fucking back more than anyone on earth. And same with me with them. These people are repeatedly showing you that they're not doing that and they don't care about your feelings. And you are a sweet, caring person who obviously has wounds from childhood that this is already hitting, like most of us do. Yeah. But you need to drop them. You really need to drop them, and you need to make fill your life with other shit. It's like, I always think, like, even with a girlfriend, like, or myself, it's like, if I'm thinking about a dude too much, it means I'm not busy enough. Like, I'm not making my life exciting enough or full enough. And you need to, like, fill your life up fully and ignore these bitches for a while. Like, let them experience life without you and put your energy somewhere where it's going to be reciprocated.
Yes. Yeah, and I think it's it's kind of like about trust. Like, I could tell you're awesome. Like, you are so this is so sweet that you, like, made food for everyone. Like, honestly, it made me want to fucking cry that you were disrespected in this way, because nobody does, and you're just such a thoughtful person and clearly so fun, and, like, with the little time that you have, you're trying to plan, like, fun things to do.
Community is really obviously important to you.
Yeah.
So you need to give yourself a good community.
And you need to trust that you're going to attract that if you make the space for it. I mean, it's the same thing with a guy. Like, you're not going to get the good one until you totally stop texting the bad one. Yeah. Like, you've got to, like, clear that space in your life, and that requires trust in yourself and trust in the world, which I think we can all agree is a little tough. But you've got to take that leap.
Yeah, and you're still trying to get these women to see your value and worth when they're clearly showing you over and over that they don't, for whatever reason. And you have a lot of these moments in life, they're extremely painful. And they're the catalyst for learning that other people don't have our worth in their hands. Yeah. And unfortunately, a lot of times you don't grow to that point until you experience, like, deep rejection from people where you don't understand it, but they're not aligned. Like, no one who loves you would treat you like that ever, ever, ever. And, like, the more effort you put in to these people who are showing you over and over that they're not for you, is just going to be more pain when there's plenty of incredible people out there who are going to reciprocate, like, and treat you like you treat them.
The other thing that pisses me off is that, okay, so maybe it's a financial thing, and maybe they're going to dinners that they're assuming she doesn't want to go to, or doing
Still invite.
And what if you fucking pay her way then? Yeah. Like, if you guys have this much money and you guys work in tech, like, be a good enough friend to, like, I'll get dinner. I know. Have one of you sidebar and be like, just come, I'll get you dinner.
I know. Yeah. How many times, like, as a comic with my girlfriends growing up, it's like one of us has money and one can't pay their rent, 100%. And it's like, don't worry, I'll buy you dinner, and then they're like, I'll buy you dinner. Like, it's, you know, it's like we're all, like, getting each other through.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm mean, maybe. I'm not mean, but I have very strong boundaries at my old age. Drop these motherfuckers.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's like, I don't really know what I understand you were saying, like, what's my advice about not spiraling? That's a separate thing, which is like, you do need to work on that in therapy.
And process it,
and processing, you know, that's definitely something that, you know, would be good for you to work on, probably, so you...
That you can work on, that's
so
in
you
your
get
control.
less triggered by stuff. But we can't give you advice about these friends because you've tried all the stuff. Like,
and you said you don't want to drop them, but you've been trying over and over and over, and it's just repeated. It's like, there's people, like, you need to love yourself enough to know that you deserve better. And like for me, I am so hardcore about where I feel that female friendship is truly the most sacred thing in the world. And all of my friendships, my deep friendships, are the most nourishing, supportive places in my life, that I can't imagine you being in this situation. It like devastates me because there's so many amazing women out there. And like you seem like someone who's extremely thoughtful and intentional. I'm sure you have a lot of interests outside of working a lot, and like sounds like you have a great relationship. But go pursue, like, start a club, like start like a dinner club of girls, or like, you know, start like whatever your interests are in. Like, I don't know. I've been thinking I wanted to join an adult skateboard, chick skateboarding.
Hell yeah.
club.
Yeah.
But it's in Venice, which is like 2 hours away.
So funny to commute to skateboarding.
I know. The only thing, like, if someone asked me on a date and they live in Venice, I'm like, absolutely not. I could never do that.
For skating,
Yeah.
maybe.
For chick skating, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, you just deserve so much better, and like you need to dig deep within yourself. And like if you're having trouble giving yourself that because you are someone who is clearly like a people pleaser who thinks, and not even saying that in a bad way, but like you think and consider other people, and often the people who didn't feel that considered as a child are people who grew up to be that way, to think about how everything affects everyone else.
Yeah.
And I just think like if you can't make these decisions for yourself, think about if you were your daughter. Like what you like, would you want your daughter to keep inviting these bitches everywhere and keep like coming home crying when you see that they didn't invite you when you've repeatedly addressed it with these people? These people are not your people. Like, you deserve so much better. You deserve all the incredible friendship that like should be available to all of us.
And also, I don't know, like she does say that she has good hangs one-on-one. I don't know, is there a world where you can just like cultivate those one-on-one relationships?
No, fuck that. No, these are disloyal people.
Yeah.
Like now, my autistic Italian's coming out. I like, to me, loyalty is like the most.
Yes, yeah.
Like if someone is not loyal to you, is not gonna be loyal to you when you're not in the room, that's not a real friend.
And it's a limit. You have limited energy, right? Is that where that's
100%.
not where your energy should be going, is to these. And that doesn't mean that you need to have like a big like fuck you,
Yes.
fuck you.
Yeah.
But I think you can shift where your energy goes.
I
you
think
know?
she can shift. I'm just saying I don't know that she necessarily needs to make like a hard cut. Like I think she can still hang out with the people that are still bringing her joy, and she's getting something out of the hangout.
Let them reach out to you, man.
I think that I also
happens.
fully believe, after many years of therapy and years in my life, that a lot of times the only time worth having a difficult conversation as it relates to a relationship is only if you hope to continue the relationship.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking, oh, we're two adults who care about each other, and they would want to receive what I have to say that's like hurting me, and same otherwise, like we're both willing to, if there's a thing we both want to work on it because we care about the relationship. Come to learn, like those conversations are really not helpful if you don't plan on continue. Like
Yeah.
you know, it's more you just fade them out.
Yeah.
Like you only have those difficult ass uncomfortable conversations with people that you really care about and want to
and
continue
that
on with.
are gonna, you're gonna keep having a relationship with them. So it's like, even if it's weird or awkward, like it's gonna be okay because you love each other.
It's
like,
real
that's-
intimacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to like lift up that, like, yeah, you guys have been friends for 10 years and you've been through a lot, but like that, and this does not mean that like none of those good times are invalidated in any way.
Yes.
Like they were there for you for a different version of who you were in your
Yes,
life.
that's the thing.
Yeah, like you are growing. You guys are just, you grow, I mean, grow apart. Like I've definitely had friendships that I've had for 10, 20 years that like we don't have anything in common anymore.
Right.
You know, and that's okay. And like you're allowed to like have a moment of mourning that loss, but also like celebrating what it was, and then also how you have grown to not be able to accept that, you know?
And also, I think like you can make new female friendships, I think, in kind of the same way of like how you date. I mean, like if there's somebody at work, or like, I don't know, you're a nanny, so, but like if there's somebody who you're kind of like acquaintances with, where you're like, I kind of would like to be a friend with that person.
Yeah.
I think we don't think about doing that, but like you can reach outside of this friend group and just like hit someone up who you don't know that well and be like, hey, would you want to get like happy hour next week? Or like, I think you can start to try to cultivate exploring other female friendships.
I would argue, like, challenge yourself yourself, because you know what, I want to very much acknowledge the mourning and grief that goes along with this. It's just the same thing as a breakup. Like with a dude who or a woman who treated you like shit, like you could have still very much loved them, and there's things that you did love about them, but it does not mean they're right for you, healthy for you, or like being, you know, a good aspect of your life that's like nourishing. You know what I mean? Like, so you need to mourn, grieve, like you deserve to feel that and process that. It's very real to like experience that heartbreak, but also like dig yourself out, like find out what matters to you and fill your life up with like what you're passionate about, and like with people that are going to enrich your life and fucking be there for you, bitch. You deserve it.
You really do deserve it. I mean, that's the truth. I think if you can come to that place, like you're not going to have to worry about spiraling if you see something on Instagram, because it's going to be like how it is in a romantic thing where it's like, it's kind of like the Taylor song, like one day you just forget they existed. It's just like something.
But you have addressed this so many times already is the thing. So it's like, I would just fucking bail. You know, it's not like you have addressed this so many times. Like they're showing you through their behavior that it is not important to them. And I'm sorry to be so blunt, but I really care about you. I feel like you are a very thoughtful, kind person. Like you need to. And we learn this very much so in entertainment, which is like rejection every fucking day. Yeah. Is go where you're wanted.
Yes.
Yeah. Very much so.
Stay where you're wanted.
Also, why do people have their friends' locations on their phone?
I don't have anyone.
People like to do it.
This is
I know it's younger people
stuff.
thing, but I'm like, what the I just would never.
Why
do
would
that.
I want to know? Like, no one. I don't have anyone's
Everyone
location.
stopped doing it because it is like you making the surveillance state
shit.
part of like you're authorizing it within yourself. It's so bad. Don't fucking do it.
I will say,
I share it
I was
with
doing it
two
with
people.
You share it with two people?
With Adam and my dad. That's it.
Oh, cute.
My mom really wants to track me.
I wouldn't.
I just did it when I was back home, and I haven't taken it off.
If my mom would never know how to track me. Like, if I even tried to ask her to
I don't
track
think
me,
he does,
she would
yeah.
pass out. My friends and I shared locations like around the fires. Like it was kind of just
That
nice
makes sense.
to see
Oh,
that
for an
everyone was
emergency thing, of
safe.
course.
Yeah.
I think there's applications for it, and some people like to share their location.
I learned about it from Vanderpump Rules when Sheena.
Sheena shared
Sheena has everyone's location. I have everyone.
She followed everybody,
And that's how she.
Yeah, can you imagine though, like looking on there and seeing everyone in one place and
Hanging
you're
out?
not? I would
Oh, fuck that.
No.
like if that's especially serving the purpose for you in this friend group, like fuck off.
Yeah.
But all of this, like, this is what's happened too. And I remember it ultimately caused me to unfollow everyone 5 years ago on Instagram.
Yeah.
Never been happier in my life. But it's like, if you think about it, it's just like we're never being present. Like if you're
Yes.
ever always
Yes.
being somewhere else, but it's like make your life the exciting thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. That's what I keep thinking too,
Yeah.
because it's just like,
Yeah.
fuck them. You don't need to be worried about what shit they have going on. You don't need to be sitting here thinking like, oh, did they invite me? They should be thinking about what the fuck's going on with you.
Yes.
There needs to be some mystery here. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know?
give them mystery. I also like this thing, and it's like I'm relating this to a breakup because I am highly encouraging a total friend group breakup.
Yeah.
Even from the one-on-one bitches, fuck them. Is that like when you have a breakup and you know there's a big loss or removal of energy of focus in your life from like a relationship or whatever, I think it's great to like lock into something.
Yes.
So to put, you know, nature abhors a vacuum, you know, so that you're not spiraling. Like make your life so busy right now, like with passion. I don't know if you want to sign up for like a yoga teacher or instruction or whatever, like thing that you're passionate about, like dive in.
Yeah.
Forget these
100%.
bitches. And then when you make your life passionate, you're gonna find all these other people.
Yeah.
And it is so exciting to make friends later in life that you don't have like, it's great to have your old friends that you also have like they knew you as a kid or they knew you in your 20s or whatever, but to meet somebody as a fucking adult who is also an adult and be able to relate to them as like two people in their 30s or 40s is also like, it's a different nice relation.
Alignment,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
alignment. And you're also just like, oh, we like both got our shit together and we're both meeting. We didn't have to like go through all this shit together. Now we can just,
Yeah.
that's like really nice. I love my new friendships a lot in the last few years because you're just like, oh, good, cool. We can just like not need to be like, oh fuck, what the heck? Is he texting me back? To not have to have a new person that you don't have to go through that shit with it. It's honestly really, really fucking great.
Yeah, I also think we need to unlearn as a society that like relationships are a lot about suffering. Like that's a normal part of relationships.
Yes. Oh my God.
Like, you know,
People
like
think that's normal.
No, I mean, it's so, especially in women, it's ingrained that it's a fundamental part of us to just like endure. And obviously, you know, no relationship is perfect, and a conflict can arise, and that's okay if it's like two people always on the same page with a mutual amount of love for each other. But this is a situation where these girls don't want you there, and they're showing you over and over, and you deserve so much better.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know that I would say that they necessarily don't want her there. I think she's being left out. I think what I'm sensing is like they have different lifestyles and different schedules, and they're not actively like seeking her out.
That's what I'm saying. They're not prioritizing you.
They're not prioritizing.
That might be. That might be a too blunt wording, but either way, the outcome is the same.
Definitely.
Yes.
It could be a different intention. It could be a much less nefarious intention. It doesn't mitigate the ultimate outcome or consequence.
Right, and you deserve to be prioritized.
Yeah.
Yes.
Full stop.
Absolutely.
And that they haven't considered you. I mean, it especially sucks that like she asked her friends to talk to them, and they're like, no, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
And
There's
she's
just
had
no one
multiple conversations.
Yeah.
You're
Like,
being disrespected in so many ways by these people. Like that is like not, and friendship should feel safe. That's not how it should be.
I have an update, Steve and Julia update.
Oh my
yes.
God.
Oh my God, this is thrilling.
so
It's an
excited.
exclusive.
Okay, can we all guess what we think?
Okay. Let me say what I texted him.
Okay.
I said, "Hey guys, random question. We sent you a Dave and Buster's gift certificate way back on your wedding, but I'm thinking you maybe never got it. We've been debating whether to ask you if you want to use it or use it ourselves."
What a funny
I
text.
said,
to get.
"Let me know. Happy to resend it. It's for $100."
Uh-huh.
And I was like,
I think that they're gonna ask for. I think they're gonna ask her to resend it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're gonna. I
want
think
it.
they didn't get it and they want it.
Yes.
"What do you think, Blair? You think he said?"
Yeah, no, I think they're gonna say no. I want that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he got back. I was like, "What? He doesn't text back." Steve wrote hilarious laugh face. Yes, please resend
I knew it. I know those.
So that sounds like an incredible date night. You wish we didn't like Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
It's like Steve and Julia are so fun. There's
are.
no way that they were gonna.
Of course, but it was so funny because I was just like looking it up. Well, we had one time we sent a gift certificate to somebody in Italy, and then we realized I never used it. I was like, "Fuck this!"
we ate it.
How can you tell when people don't use it?
Because you
have
if
the
you send it
numbers.
digitally, you have the numbers, so you can look up the gift card balance.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
we
like,
haven't used that yet, have we?
no, I think it's still in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italy. No, we used it.
Did we?
Yeah, Babs and I did.
Oh, okay.
We were at Italy.
Oh, okay.
We were
cool.
at Italy.
Oh
and then
yeah,
it was
okay.
like-
I thought it didn't work though. Oh, okay. We have to go back and look.
All right, cool.
But yeah, you can look up in your email.
Who is not using a gift certificate to Italy, bitch?
I know.
know.
Well, we'll tell you off
higher
mic.
up.
We'll tell you
people
off
who
mic.
get too many gifts at Christmas.
Yeah.
Italy, I'll say this about Italy. It is worth going to Century City
exquisite.
for. It's one of the best places on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go in New York. I loved it.
The one in the Flatiron?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there last time, and of all the places in New York, I was like, am I going to bring my friends to Italy? And
Yeah,
I fucking
it was
did.
really cool.
Yeah, it was that rooftop restaurant.
Yeah. It's all excellent.
It's so good.
Never been.
Randy,
Well, we gotta go.
well, if you had been, then
If you
would
wanna go to
know it.
Westfield.
invited, guys. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting how this works.
Brandy will each contribute $10 to an Italy meal for you.
If the listener wants to reach out, I might have some free time coming up.
wow.
So, wow.
We can go. It's
Yeah,
right.
I'll
We,
go to
realized,
Italy
we found out
anytime.
it's right next to a piercing place.
Yeah.
If we want to get any piercings.
I do need to get my holes redone.
See?
had talked about
Let's
getting
go.
holes.
Let's
Three
go.
of my
and we'll get holes.
3 of my 4 holes have closed because I never wear
I
earrings.
wish 3 of my holes would I am exhausted.
All right, that's our wrap, everybody. Everybody, listen to Space Out with Blair. What else can they find you?
Oh, Spaced Out with Blair Socci, my brand new podcast. It's about pop culture, mental health, womanhood, my weird special interests, and a little bit of aliens.
Ooh.
And then this
Perfect.
coming out next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So this coming Friday, I'll be performing at Keystone, Colorado at Warren Station. One show only, 8 p.m. And then the following weekend, I'll be in Cincinnati, February 27th through the 28th at Commonwealth Comedy Club. And you can follow me at Blair Socci, Blair Socci. Thank you.
Woo.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.